This nonfiction informational text is a book based on a series of photographs taken by famous Swedish photographer Anna Riwkin. The author is one of Sweden's most beloved authors and is a very famous author for children's books around the rest of the world. In Sweden, the title was Lillebett. In the English-speaking world, this book is known as Circus Child. Astrid Lindgren, whose photo is right here, is the famous author of all the Pippi Longstocking books. Although she was born in Russia, Anna Riwkin spent most of her life in Stockholm. The Modern Museum of Art, or the Museum of Modern Art in Stockholm, has a large collection of her photographs. This story is Circus Child. Photographs by Anna Riwkin-Brock, story by Astrid Lindgren. I'm Sonia, and I have lots of horses. They're not your horses, says Leo. They belong to the circus. That doesn't matter, I say. They're mine anyway. I often get awfully angry with Leo, but I play with him every day. Sometimes I ride on one of the camels, but I don't really like them as much as the horses. I live in a caravan with Mummy and Daddy. Daddy looks after the horses in the circus. All we circus people live in caravans, and we go from place to place. So I never live in the same place for long. I think it's great fun. We got to a new place the other day. As soon as we had arranged the caravans, I asked Mummy for some bread. I like bread, and I wanted to give some to my horses. Where are you going, Sonia? Asked Mummy. To my horses, I said. But first, I went to Babette and Lona. They are my elephants. They are not your elephants, says Leo. They belong to the circus. That doesn't matter. They're mine anyway, I say. And I give them apples every day. Guess who this is? Teddy Balloon. He's the nicest clown in the world. Good morning, fair maid, he said when he saw me. I'm not a fair maid, I said. I'm only Sonia. You look cool as an iced lolly, said Teddy Balloon. Have you seen Leo? I asked. Leo? You'd better look for him among the monkeys, said Teddy. But he wasn't there. There was only Bonzo there, and he looked so unhappy. Chimpanzees don't like being in cages, and tigers don't either. If Leo had his way, he would let them go. Tigers and monkeys should be in the jungle, and not in circuses, he says. He is very clever sometimes, I think. Then I went to my ponies. I am going to be an equestrian. That means somebody who rides on a horse. I'm going to be an equestrian at the circus when I grow up. You can't, says Leo. I know I can, I say. I ride on Bianca every day and learn, for I am going to be a circus equestrian. So there. Leo came up one afternoon when I was practicing high jumps with Patricia and Bruno. Patricia is going to work on the flying trapeze when she grows up, and Leo is going to be an acrobat, like his father. But Bruno is going to be a gardener, he says, and stay in his garden all day long and never move house again. That's a good idea, says Leo. Then Sonia can stay with you, for she'll never learn to ride. Oh, that's what you say, I replied. Then Leo wanted me to go with him and drive with Bianca and the other ponies. But I was angry with him for what he had said, so I went away. It's always fun getting to a new place. All the people stand staring at us and at all our horses and elephants and tigers and lions and camels and monkeys and other animals. Our tent is so big that it's a terrible job putting it up. It's called the big top. We children don't have to help. We stay with the horses. Sometimes we play at circus. Then we pretend that Leo is the ringmaster and I am an equestrian. But you'll never be a real one, says Leo. And you'll never be a real ringmaster either, I say. So there. We have 2 zebras, Siggy and Gigi. Siggy is mine, says Leo, and Gigi is mine, I say. But they really belong to the circus, says Leo. When the show is going to begin, there are lots of people crowding around the entrance, waiting to get in. Once I heard a boy say, "I bet they haven't any elephants anyway." But he soon found out he was wrong. Out came the elephants! When the elephants come in, all the children hold their breath. But we don't think it's all that wonderful. We are used to elephants, of course. And we are also used to clowns and acrobats and those who do tricks on the flying trapeze. And Leo and I don't think there is anything wonderful in tigers and lions either. But children who come to the circus are not used to them, and they are almost afraid when they see wild animals. I don't usually have time to look at the performers, for I must be outside to help. Jasmine helps too. We carry the candles and other things needed during the performance. But when Miss Diana rides in on her white horse, I always go and watch. I want to be exactly like her when I grow up. But I'm not sure that Leo can ever be an acrobat like his father. Isn't Patricia clever? She will soon be able to perform properly, though she's only 11. She trains every morning when the circus is empty. Leo and I watch and climb up the rope ladders too. "You'll be fine on the trapeze, Patricia," says Leo, "just like your mother." Leo also trains in the morning with his father and uncles. Then I run and watch. "Hello, you down there," Leo shouts to me. "This is how to become an acrobat." Teddy Balloon thinks I can be an equestrian anyway. Once he gave me a piece of string. "It's a magic string," he said. "What shall I do with it?" I asked. "Tie it to a horse's tail," he said, "and then say hocus pocus, and you will be a circus equestrian when you grow up." A magic string! Hooray! Now Leo will be surprised, I thought. I tried it on Sandra first, but she is a little restive and kicks when you try to tie a magic string on her tail. Then I went to Benny. "Hocus pocus, here I come with a magic string," I said, "so stand still." And Benny stood still while I tied the string to his tail. "Hocus pocus," I said again, for luck. That afternoon, when Miss Diana was riding on Adonis in the circus, Leo and I were there to watch. "I know I'm going to be an equestrian," I said, "for I have a charm." "What kind of charm?" asked Leo. "A magic string," I said. "Magic strings are no use to you," said Leo, "for you can't ride." Then I was so angry that I went to Daddy and told him what Leo had said. "Don't cry, Sonia," said Daddy. "Of course you can ride." Of course I can ride. And I know I am going to be a circus equestrian when I grow up. The end. This has been a photo documentary book based on the real life of a little girl. Later, after she created Pippi Longstocking, Astrid Lindgren wrote a book called Pippi Goes to the Circus. This stuffed doll is from that book. Translated from the Swedish text Lillebett into English, this has been Circus Child. Text by Astrid Lindgren and photography by Anna Riwkin.